An image made by Paul Kessel, an amazing photographer from New York. Hello, my name is Agnes and I love to welcome you to our English Live today on Street Me Up, normally on Street Macadam. We had a little bit some problems with the connection, so I switched the account. I want to wish you everyone a happy new year and just the best for the new year. Check our black and white contest on Street Macadam. Also check the workshops. And now I just go for Paul because I can't wait to talk with Paul, an amazing street photographer from New York. So let's try to find Paul here on Street Me Up. Paul started street photography actually 2008. Okay. Let's... Okay, Paul, I can't find you here. I think you are not following Street Me Up, so it's not easy to find you. Let me try again. I informed you that I go over. Okay, Paul. Okay. So it was a try to go live with Paul. I did everything. Yes, I know it's Street Kessel, but I can't find him. Okay. This is incredible. Okay. There is no Paul to find. I am so sorry, it was a try, but we will repeat the live with Paul definitely, and we will figure out where the problem is. Thank you for watching. Paul, okay, I tried once again, probably. Yes, now. Incredible photographer from New York. I invited you, and Paul is primarily interested in street photography. This is his first interest, and he was. Oh my
Okay.
God!
So it works.
It works. We are now live on Street Me Up.
Mm-hmm.
It's our second account actually.
Right.
And I will collaborate with Street Me Up later. But Paul, it's amazing. I have you live on. I did everything. We both did everything to connect each other. And yeah, it's fantastic to have you live with me. Paul, what an incredible work. What an incredible, amazing body of work. Can you tell me, I just saw some images, these are your street scenes. How did you start with street photography? What was your trigger to go outside and shoot the streets of New York?
I'm actually not sure. Way back in 1970,
Yeah.
I went out on the street, not knowing that street photography was a thing.
Yeah.
But I went on the street and took some pictures, and it was kind of fun, and that lasted for one day. And I didn't do it again until 2011 or 2012. So I let 30, 40 years go by. And I don't know what the trigger was. Portrait photography was my main interest.
Yeah.
And for about 3 years, I was doing that from 2008. Yeah. Starting in 2008. I don't remember what caused me to make that switch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
So it was because before, which is really interesting, you are saying that street photography is a kind of sport for you. To going out is a kind of sport because you've been a golfer before.
It is, yeah. I must have found that out at some point. Portrait photography, as I said, was my main interest. Um, I don't remember. I mean, I remember the first street photos I took,
Yes.
but what made me begin to do that, I don't know.
Yeah. So it was probably just like an something like an instinct that made you go out and do and shoot street, probably something out of the portrait photography, because actually what I think, you still are doing amazing street portraits, like your series Aging on the Streets. I have a couple of interesting and wonderful images out of the series, because these are like actually people you find on the streets, but these are, I think, candid street portraits of interesting people.
Yeah, I don't think of them that way.
Yeah.
I see them as failed attempts to get a street scene. Um, my interest is never taking a picture of one person,
Yeah.
but I tend to sometimes, when I can't find a scene, I sometimes do it.
Yeah. So actually, if you are not finding these very, very interesting personalities, I think you found. So we are actually also looking for, or do you looking for personalities like this, or do you meet them on purpose, or
No,
some?
I go out looking for a multi-layered, complex street scene.
Yeah.
And I might, while looking for that and not seeing it, my eyes might fall one on one on one person.
Single
And
object.
it's very easy for me to take a picture of one person.
Yeah.
It looks like they're looking at me and can see me, but somehow they don't. I take it very quickly. I move on.
Yeah.
Um, and the kind of perception involved looking at one person is very different than the kind of perception involved at looking for a much more complex scene. And I probably fall back on what's easy for me when I take a picture of one person.
Yeah. Because yeah, multi scenes let me take the amazing series. This is The True Believers you made on Times Square.
Right.
Um, yeah, also complex images, but also some portraits. I show some. What was the event?
None. Um, all that was going on was at that time, I think it was 2016,
Yeah.
in Times Square, a camera was way up high somewhere. And every now and then on the billboard, people would see themselves. The camera
Ah,
would take a picture of them. So people were clamoring below, hoping that the camera somewhere hidden high up would actually catch them. And when they see themselves, they get as worked up as one can be. And I call it that title um, because it reminds me when in certain churches, when people get in some kind of frenzied state,
The True
they kind of,
Believers. Yeah.
yeah. So that is what's going on. They're looking at a billboard, seeing themselves.
Yeah, you're right. Now what you tell this with the church, it has I understand this completely, because it has something holy, or
Yeah,
you captured some holy moments, like people are almost praying to see themselves.
right.
Crazy Times Square, I would say, actually. Or do you often go to Times Square for shootings, or is it something?
No, no, I don't. But that year, I went pretty much every night for 5 or 6 months.
To where do you what do you say when people come to New York? What is the best place for shooting? Actually, what did you discover for yourself? What you find interesting in New York? Because as I know, and people always say New York is amazing for street photography. What are your places you love to go?
Um, well, Coney Island for a while was my number one place.
Yeah,
In the summer, almost every weekend for one day I would go. And I went because it was hot in the city
yeah,
and it was much, much cooler there. That was one reason I went. But also because Coney Island has all kinds of possible places to shoot. There's a beach, the boardwalk, the rides, the streets. So it was a very, very good place to go.
to go. I show some images from your series from the Coney Islands. So you shooting. What was actually? I have to ask about this image because I think this is one of the most beautiful images I ever saw. What was it? Was it a party
No,
or an event?
that was the mermaid weekend,
Yeah,
and apparently every year at that time, this purple bus brings a whole busload there.
yeah.
And this was after the mermaid parade had ended, and the people that came by bus were going back. And before they got on the bus was a
Was
scene.
the scene? Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so cool. Paul, did you like when you walk and shoot, like in this case, are you probably someone who is are you moving a lot as a street
No,
photographer or are you
if I
standing
find
still?
if I find something I like, either the background or what's going on, I don't walk.
Yeah,
I simply wait.
you wait and find the scenes, find the people. So this is an amazing image, Paul. Can you tell a little bit about this image with light and shadow and
Yeah, it's that image. I had been shooting with an aperture of something like
yeah,
5.6. And then I came to this scene, and 5.6, I forgot to change. So when I took the picture, it was awful. Um, it was much too, I forgot if it was
yeah,
too bright or if it was too dark. And in Lightroom,
yeah.
I brought it down, made it darker, and it worked.
Yeah. So you post-work your images. You use
I
Lightroom.
do.
You do. Was it actually one question which I have because you know the times, also the analog times, actually, or did you start already with digital cameras
I
when you were
always had,
shooting?
I've had a camera since I was about 8,
Yeah.
but I didn't use it. So every now and then, with a film camera, of course, I would go out and
Yeah.
shoot, maybe once a year. Um, but I, I kind of don't count those times. I see them as a whole lifetime ago.
Yeah.
That picture, suddenly a very, very big sandstorm came.
On Coney Island. Yeah. This is
Yeah,
yeah, amazing, really, and a beautiful place actually. And also this one you have a shore. You have so Coney Island definitely is fantastic for shooting. I
yeah.
realized. I have to go when we meet in New York. We go to Coney Island because I
Okay.
remember I went with a ferry on the other side, but I went back to Manhattan. So because I don't know why I had probably no time, but I love to go there too. So Paul, actually, I have a question which is really interesting for me. You made a series which is called Hauptbahnhof. You made it in
Yes.
Frankfurt,
Right.
in Germany. So
Right.
I showed some images of probably also other people different in Germany than in New York. Did you realize a difference?
Very different.
Yeah,
Um, stupidly, the law I didn't actually look up. When you
Yeah.
go to a foreign country, and Germany is foreign for me, you should always find that out first. And at the time I did this, it was not legal.
Yeah.
Um, if you ask people, it was okay. But to do candid photos, you weren't supposed to do. Um, and Hauptbahnhof in Frankfurt had great light.
Yeah.
And so I ended up going there a lot.
And how? Yeah.
And it looks like these people were standing there and actually saw me. They didn't see me.
So this is also, yeah, this is the light. This is the Hauptbahnhof. I know, and there's a big screen. There's a big window, and through this window, the light is incredible.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, beautiful scene. Paul. Then again, Hauptbahnhof, from Hauptbahnhof to the underground in New York. A very, very specific place. You made images down in the underground, which are also amazing. I show some. So this is also a place you love to go and shoot in the underground?
On the way, going to Coney Island
Yeah,
is where 90% of these were done, going back and forth. Um, so yes, at that time,
so actually,
that
yeah,
yeah, that one was not. That one was in the Crown Heights.
yeah. So actually, Paul, how many times do you go often outside for shooting? Do you go daily, or do you have like
Um,
probably
in
specific
the
times?
Up until 2019,
Yeah,
my camera was with me always. I wouldn't go
yeah,
out if I didn't have a camera, and that would be every day. Sometimes I went out with the intention of shooting.
yeah,
Sometimes I had other things to do, but it was always there. And on the way to whatever I was going to
yeah,
do, if I saw something, I would take a picture. So I would say every day, all day, from 2011 or 12 until I guess COVID hit in 2020. And then in 2020, as many people did, I didn't take any pictures.
yeah,
And um, I began again in 2021, and it was never quite the same. I
yeah,
still would never go out if I didn't have it with me. Um, but I shot less.
yeah. Was it not the same because the people changed or the street changed? What do you think?
Um, Streets were not nearly as busy.
Yeah,
They got busy again in
yeah,
2023, I would
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Not quite the same, but they do get very busy now. And then probably around 2023, I started to feel old. I felt,
No, Paul.
yeah, I didn't feel my age up until then. I would be out all day, every day.
Yeah.
And starting around 2023, uh, instead of wandering around 5 or 6 or 7 miles a day,
Yeah,
I would cut it down to only a mile or two.
yeah,
And, and what comes with old age, when it's really hot out, you feel hot. When it's
yeah,
freezing cold, you feel cold.
yeah,
So I do less and less.
yeah. We have a question. Does Paul do black and white photos? Okay. I have actually found some black and white photos. Wait, this one is amazing. So the question for you, Paul, with the black and You mostly shoot in color. I also realized while checking your page, but I could find some specific black and white images. So,
There's a few. Um, like that one, I found the light was so bad
yeah,
when I shot it, when it was in color, it didn't look good.
yeah,
And there was all kinds of noise. And if you convert it into black and white, a lot of the noise
yeah,
is gone.
it's gone.
And,
Also, like,
and,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And a lot of the problems with bad light is also gone.
So,
But
uh,
my idea is that the world is in color. I know the whole history of street photography is not in color, but I like color,
yeah.
and I just always do it.
So, you shoot in color and then probably to put some images into black and white, just check and look how they probably sometimes work better with black and white. But I also realized you're mostly shoot in color.
I
But
would say
yeah,
I do color only,
yeah,
and if the picture looks bad, and I think there's something in the content that's still worthwhile, I would then make it into black and white.
black and white.
Very,
Yeah.
very rarely. I bet I have no more than
Yeah,
10.
this is actually, yeah, this are I just found this for one, and a wonderful portrait of yourself is also in black and white made
Right,
by Russ Rowland.
right.
So yeah, so I
Yeah,
just
Russ has taken pictures of me for
yeah,
years.
yeah. So he is your portrait photographer. Also, I wanted to ask because this series, Paul, it's you have a lot of humor, I realized also going through your amazing images. And I found the images with the doll, with the
Yeah,
mannequin head. What is there are a lot. What is the story about this?
yeah. Um, during during COVID, I did
Yeah,
shoot. I was home almost always, and my shutter finger had a severe itch,
yeah.
and I really wanted to shoot something. So it's probably the most creative thing I've done. I just had such an urge to continue shooting.
Yeah.
I ended up doing this.
So the series is incredible. I thought also like I wanted to ask, was it in COVID times? Because in COVID times when we start to shoot or to make different things. Um,
Right.
Thomas Hackenberg is writing, if time allows, maybe you ask Paul about his exciting upcoming Look, Look, Look book project. The Look, Look, Look book project is, I think it's this one. Yeah,
Well, that's how the book looks now.
yeah.
Yes, it's a
And
very rough book.
yeah. And Thomas is asking about this project. What is the story about this project?
Um, the book publisher that's doing it is called um, it's called Snap,
Yeah,
SNAP, and they're located in Copenhagen and in Germany somewhere.
yeah,
And someone I know, uh, Charlotte Stone, recently did a book with them, and I saw her book, and it looked good to me, and I had kind of given up the idea of having a book,
yeah.
but when I saw her book, I thought maybe I should find out about this. So I did, and they are doing it,
Yeah.
and um, this is the first time I've done serious work. I mean, working hard, taking my time working for years.
For years. So are there probably what can we see or find in the book? All your images from the street you collected through the years, or
Yeah, it's my street photos. How I'm going to edit it, I don't know yet.
yeah,
I'm not sure.
yeah,
But that's it right now.
super. It will come to you, Paul. Sometimes it's like you wake up and you know the moments you wake up and you know your head is working over the days, and sometimes
Right.
it's like boof. So creativity sometimes you don't know it's coming, or
Yeah.
normally yeah,
It might work book. It might work best if I printed everything on very
yeah.
small paper, threw them up in the air, see the order they came down in, and that would be
And
the
then it's
book.
yeah, well yeah,
Yeah.
it's like memory. It's like a card play. So actually, iShot is asking, do you have a favorite thing or pose to shoot when you were on the streets? A
Yeah.
favorite thing or a pose? Yeah.
Wait, a favorite what?
A favorite thing or a pose
A
or
thing.
pose to shoot? Yeah. A favorite thing. Do you have something like a clash on yeah, we talked about portraits or yeah, what
Yeah.
things?
When when I was a child,
Yeah,
I didn't know anything about art. Um,
yeah,
and nevertheless, there were two paintings I saw and I liked, and I hung them in my room. If a kid can do that at age 10, I must have had some help. But anyway, these pictures were in my room.
yeah,
One was by Bosch, and uh, and Dali was the other, and they were both very complex scenes, like
yeah,
a hodgepodge of
yeah,
stuff. And I wonder if that has something to do with it. I like complex scenes where
yes,
multiple things are going on at the same time.
yeah,
That's that's on the way towards that. It doesn't quite make it. But yeah, I like different things going on.
going on. So yeah,
And I find that hard to see. I think the perceptual act of attending to multiple things at one time is much more difficult than looking at one thing.
mm-hmm,
But my goal would would be that.
yeah. Also, like Stay is asking, what's your inspiration with other street photographers?
Well, probably Alex Webb comes closer to anyone else um, because he does take pictures of very complex
Yeah,
scenes. Um, I think the downfall of a lot of street photographers is that they try to be like Alex Webb, and no one can do it. I can't do it. There's no way I could do it.
yeah,
But in that direction is a way I would like to go,
yeah.
where different things are happening at the same time.
At the same time, yeah, this is always when the eye went from one side to the other in an image, or you look twice at an image, because also like in this image you find a lot of complex, not just the emotions, but everybody is different. So
Right.
um,
Yeah,
this is
yeah. The other element is filling the frame.
yeah,
I once took a workshop with Konstantin Manos,
yeah,
and his big emphasis over 5 days was to fill the frame. So that's something I like to get. I don't get it very often, but I would like to. Yes, an example would be that.
would be that to fill the frame. I understand you completely. Is it like probably New York? Is it like when you go to different places in the world? I think you traveled a lot. Is it more easier in New York to find images that can with crowd, or do you shoot different in different cities? This is probably my question more.
Yeah, I really have not traveled that much.
Yeah,
I've been to Frankfurt, Germany,
yeah,
uh, Copenhagen, and
yeah,
that's pretty much it. I've been to other places, but when I started taking pictures, those were the only two places.
yeah,
I was in Old San Juan also, but so it gets a little bit boring to go to the same place over and
yeah,
over. On the other hand, you get used to the same place. You know the way the light falls if you go to the same place. So the pictures probably come out much better if you shoot in the area which you know well,
yeah,
mainly mainly because of light. Um, on the other hand, you're more excited and more perked up if you go to an area which
which we don't know.
which you
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah,
yeah. It's sometimes you are it's for me sometimes you are surprised because you probably start to shoot different because the conditions are totally different.
right.
If you're somewhere where it's just one person walking, you can't fill the frame that like in a crowd on Times Square, but still it's very interesting to to make a frame with the approach you have. We have questions. Wait, Paul, did you get into any drama or yeah, did you get into any troubles on streets as a street photographer? Was there
Yes.
some scene that yeah,
Yeah, I once did something which I will never do again.
yeah,
There was a young woman on the street who was as spaced out as could be.
yeah,
She was on drugs. I took her picture and I was caught. She didn't see me, but her friend saw me.
yeah.
And her friends told her, and then a whole bunch of them started chasing me down the street. And it ended up, I got mace in my eye.
Oh my God, Paul.
Uh, so that was one thing
Yeah,
that happened. Um, I have I have been yelled at times. I think I'm very subtle and candid. I'm probably not. So I am seen at times.
yeah,
With most people, if they see me, it's fine with them. But others, no.
yeah. So did
Oh,
it?
there was another incident where someone was painting on the street, and I took her
Yeah.
picture, and she threw her paint on me. Um, um, I think you have to have a good instinct for who is safe to take a picture of and who is
Yeah,
not.
yeah. The most of the time, I think we learn during walking so much on the street, probably where to go or where is it good to take an image, and probably where you say, okay, it's better to go further to avoid any uh, crash or something. We have also a
Yeah.
question from Isaac. Isaac is asking, what do you think about colors or how they gonna react before take a black and in white photo? Okay, I
I don't
ask
quite
again.
understand that.
Me too. Wait, I read it again, Paul. What do you think about colors or how they gonna react before take a black and white
Oh,
photo? Yeah,
even though I take pictures in color only,
yeah,
and I leave them in color 99% of the time, I don't pay any attention to color. Um, I think if I tried to get good matching color, I couldn't do it.
yeah,
If I just let my instincts go and just kind of let it happen, I feel color color works out fine.
yeah,
In general, I feel trying to do something while you're shooting doesn't work out very well.
yeah.
You just got to do it.
Is it
So
like also? Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead, Paul.
No, I think the bottom line is I like color. I don't try to match color. I don't try to blend what color is good and what isn't good.
Yeah. I have to say greetings to you from Mark. Mark from New York. Um, and he is saying it's easier to fill the frame in India. It's hard to fill the frame in New York because no one stands still. So, Mark, greetings to you. What are your favorite street photography books? Stay is asking. Do you have any? Do you look at books and
I do look at
yeah,
books a lot. Um, the usual people.
yeah,
Um, I can't name them all, but um, I already mentioned Alex Webb, Constantine Manos, Gary Gary
yeah,
Winogrand, of course, Joel 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 Meyerowitz, um, and there's some people from my time who I actually know who have published books, which I think have turned out well.
yeah.
Um, and um,
And
I
actually, yeah.
yeah
I have a question also because I found this. You have an amazing website, Paul. I have to say, honestly, a wonderful website where thematically you can look all the things you were shooting. And I also realized that you put all the things in also like self-published books.
yeah
Yeah. So you have made your books by yourself. You
yeah
published
uh,
this book.
yeah I ended up any project I would do, and I consider a project
Yeah.
shooting in like if I shot on the on on the Fifth
Yeah.
Avenue, the word project I would use. I think location is not a real project, but I certainly think of it that way.
Yeah.
So any project I would end up with a book. So I have 19 self-published Blur books.
Yeah. Okay. I have a question from Niku. I can't find anymore. So if Niku still is with us, please write the question again. This would be amazing. Okay, I just show the books here. I posted this image on Street Me Up yesterday because it's a
Yeah,
beautiful,
right.
yeah, it's a
Yeah, but by
beautiful
the way,
scene.
thank you for looking at all my stuff.
I
So
loved it,
that is
Paul.
amazing that you've looked at everything.
Paul,
And
I couldn't stop.
okay, but even though most of my pictures do not fill the frame, my website is a little too full.
Yeah,
It's a little too dense. But anyway, yeah, that's a nice picture. It's a nice scene. Um, maybe it's a little. I mean, many people have done that scene or something like it.
there is something special, definitely. Now I found a question from Nico, and he's asking, how can we take good photos in a place that is completely culturally different from where we grew up?
Um, I'm probably the wrong person to ask. As I said, I haven't traveled that much. Um, some of my traveling, I did take a, uh, a workshop at that
Yeah,
place. Los Angeles, Miami, old San Juan, Puerto Rico.
yeah,
I did take workshops there. So that is a big help
yeah.
if you're in a um, um,
So actually,
Frank.
I understand. So when you go to a place, probably the question, it's probably good to go with different photographers or to take a workshop to know the place with a local or to call a photographer's friends who's living there so he can show you around, something like
Yes,
that.
yes, yeah, it would help. That's right.
Yeah,
Um, that picture. I was on my way somewhere, and
Yeah,
out of the corner of my eye, I just happened to see that.
yeah.
And many of my pictures are that way, unplanned. I just happen to see something. I hold up the camera, I take it quickly, I move on. Uh, I don't know if it'll work or not.
This is super because I found some images which, like in this style, this is Paul style. Some twins or things which are completely probably which match with each other, like this weird scenery of aliens walking on the street.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
Yeah, I kind of wish in the book I'm making I could match pictures that way.
yeah,
Um, but that would take years. But anyway, yeah,
yeah,
those, that's that is a posed picture.
yeah.
I did see them, and very rarely, but on occasion, I do ask people if I could take
That
that picture.
picture.
And these are well-known people. They're patrons of the art, and they are artists themselves. And one is a woman, and one is a man,
Okay,
and
which
they
is
look that way
yeah,
always. I don't know which is which.
yeah. Okay. Probably it's totally it's you don't have to know. This image
Yeah.
is incredible. It speaks for himself. Also, I have here from the Fashion Week, I guess. Yeah. Also, like
Um,
two
yeah,
girls.
yeah. When Fashion Week was at Lincoln Center, I
Yeah,
I, I loved it there because it was all in one spot,
yeah,
so you could take all kinds of pictures. Now Fashion Week is not in one spot anymore.
yeah. Um. Okay. Yeah. This is like yeah. Where we had a question we answered before. Do you like to walk or shoot or stay and wait and the for the image? So
Um, I do both.
yeah,
But the older I get, the more I find a spot and I simply stay.
yeah.
And that's not only a matter of being older and not having what it takes to walk miles and miles every day. I think you could end up with much better pictures if you find one spot.
I also have here an interesting image, which I just found two in your feed in this, I would say, moody, rainy style,
Yeah,
different style.
it looks moody and rainy. It's not.
Yeah,
It was a bright sunny day. And on Fifth Avenue, some kind of construction was going on.
yeah,
And temporarily, there was a shiny black wall. So I turned around and took a picture of the black wall, and you see sunny Fifth Avenue with taxis in yellow
and
going
yellow
by,
gone. Yeah,
and I'm not sure what the red is in that picture.
the bus
I actually took
probably. Yeah,
several. That's not the best one of that type, but I don't know what the red is.
it looks like a store, like a shop or something in the back,
Could
but
be.
I'm not sure too. Yeah, but it's cool. So it's a reflection of a black wall. Amazing. So
Right,
I have also, yeah, this is also Fifth Avenue. This is your series from the Fifth Avenue. I forgot to mention.
right.
So you just actually probably Fifth Avenue is very long. So I guess you walked through. Do you have a specific area in the Fifth Avenue you
Yes,
can
I
find
do.
in? Yeah.
I take pictures going north only
Yeah.
at from 1 until 6 p.m. certain
Yeah.
times of the year because the
The
light is
lights.
best that way.
Mm.
And from 40th Street to roughly 59th Street.
Yeah.
And that's not Fifth, that's right around the corner from Fifth. But I count it as Fifth because it's only a step away.
Yeah. I come back to the Fifth Avenue. We have a question from Sari. In the world of EG, Instagram, There are so many street photographers, and many of them look similar. What would you say makes a great street photo or body of work that stands out from the rest? What?
Um,
Yeah,
I think that has to be found. I think initially every photographer tries to take pictures like someone
yeah,
else, and I think you have to do it a lot, and not just an hour a day, but pretty much all the time from a long time until your own style starts to form. I don't think you can plan it. It just kind of happens.
yeah,
And I think it's fine to try to copy someone at first, um, but after a while, I think it's better to do it in whatever your own style might be.
yeah,
That's a very early picture of mine.
yeah. It's also Fifth Avenue.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, but the advice is really, it's amazing, Paul. Thank you so much for your words because I subscribe it to, first of all, you are probably lost as a photographer, or you find in your own style. When you get it, you probably are more secure in that, and you know what you want, you know where to go, you know it's time to go, you know where light is. So, did you do you feel when you make an image, or you make a scenery, or you find a scenery, do you feel the image that it's the image you have it before you saw it? I mean, you know what I mean? Do you know it's the image you got from the series?
Um, no. The
No?
answer is no.
Yeah,
I think if at all possible, a Zen-like state would be an ideal way to go out and shoot.
yeah,
Just kind of be open and start to see things. On the other hand, everyone has something in mind what they would like to shoot.
yeah,
So I think that can work too.
yeah. We have a question from Thomas, which is really interesting. If Paul sees street photography as a sport, what would he raccoon to be his own gold medal pictures, the one he lives best himself?
Okay, number one, I really don't see
Yeah,
it as a sport. It reminds me of a sport.
yeah,
Um, the actual street photography is not a sport,
yeah,
but the in most sports you strike out almost all the time. Let's say this: a batting average in baseball
yeah,
of 280 is a very good batting average, meaning you don't get on base most of the time. If you play golf, most of your shots are not that good.
yeah,
If you play basketball, you miss more than you make. You could go through any sport like that. So street photography is like that.
yeah,
You fail almost always, and every now and then you get a good picture.
yeah,
And I think that reinforcement of failing most of the time, but occasionally getting something good, is why people keep doing it.
keep doing it. Yeah, yeah,
What would be my gold medal? In my own mind, I have only two really good pictures.
yeah,
Uh, that's the subway picture with a mother with her two children.
yeah. Wait, this is, you mean, I think you mean this one. Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah,
one. And there's another picture where Kate Moss was coming out, the model, Kate
yeah,
Moss, was coming out of a hotel. And I found out about it, and I was in the midst of a big crowd of people with trying to get a picture.
yeah,
And I figured, the hell with it. I can't compete with all these
yeah,
people.
yeah,
And I shoot with a either a 28 or a 35 lens, and these people had long lenses. So I just couldn't do it. So I turned around
Yeah.
and just shot almost without looking and got a picture of part of the crowd walking by hoping to see Kate Moss.
Kate Moss.
And I don't know if you have that one.
I think I'm not sure, but I don't have it. But if you like to post it in your story and tag Street Me Up and Street Macadam, so we can show it also the image.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this would be amazing to see Kate Moss. It's like, so you also lived a life as a paparazzi on streets when you go to Fashion Week or
I
something.
do.
So
Right.
yeah, so waiting and also wait probably, which I found a lot was on your account and you were featured. Yeah, I showed it. I showed the image, Thomas, the other, yeah, with Kate Moss. Probably it was somewhere around all the images. I will take a look where it was, but I have a questions um,
I
of
really
this
hate that
image.
picture.
Yeah,
That
I realized. I know. I realized
everybody
this
likes
one
that.
more
It's been shown all over the place. People
all
like it,
over.
and I can't stand it.
Yeah,
Um, but I was on the beach and I saw him there, and
yeah,
like any other photographer would do, I
yeah,
took a picture. It's a very easy picture to take.
yeah. Just wanted to ask because I had the feeling actually, what are you thinking about this image? Because you can find it everywhere, and I had the slowly impression that it's probably something with you, but it's an incredible image, Paul.
Well,
Honestly, it's super.
the image
I have
is
to, yeah,
incredible, but the
I
way he
have to
looks
show.
is,
Yeah, I think probably is this the one with Kate Moss?
yes, that's it.
Yes. Oh, okay, I found it. Yeah. So these two images. Thank you, Thomas, for writing me at the beginning, so I knew which one you. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's super
So I
fantastic.
consider those my 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 two best.
Yeah.
But that can change.
So
And
also, which I really love. Probably people don't know what I really find is amazing. You made a small little series from my window. I just
yeah,
wanted to show the amazing. Okay, this is Central Station, Grand Central. So this is not from your
no,
window, but
that's not.
actually, yeah, yeah. You made this is really, really beautiful. Wait here. So you are close to Central Park and watched on the
Correct.
other side, and this is typical for New York, the amazing rainbows and
Yeah,
also a fantastic series, Paul, to share probably the view and your
yeah. I
daily.
when I'm home, I look out the window a lot, and usually not much is going on, but occasionally the sky really looks good, like
Yeah,
that one, or the light is looks really good, and I might happen to catch birds flying by.
yeah,
So every now and then, I would I would do that.
it's fantastic. Paul, really, it's so amazing that we both could find us finally and we could talk. And I'm looking forward to meet you in New York. We definitely will
That
go
would be
to the,
nice.
yeah, definitely. I really would love. And please keep on doing your amazing work. One question. Do you have an advice for beginners, actually? Because sometimes also people start with street photography or photography in general. Do you have a specific advice for us? What can
Probably the
we do?
wisest
Yeah,
advice I could give. I mean, you could look it up. Plenty of people have advice for
yeah,
beginners, but I would say do not use a zoom
yeah,
lens. Use a prime fixed lens, um, and that could be in full frame terms. If you're
yeah,
using a crop frame, cropped frame camera, the numbers change. But in full frame terms, either a 28, a 35, a
yeah,
50, one of those three. and get used to it. If you
Yeah.
feel you want to zoom in, just walk that way and get
Yeah.
closer. If you feel you want to zoom out, move back a little bit. But I think by getting used to one focal length, that really
Yeah.
helps. Um, that's the only wise thing I can say. Other than that, um, if it's street photography, I don't think most people can do it part-time.
Yeah.
I think you have to have your camera with you always
Always.
and somehow have the time, and most people don't have the time to do it a lot.
Yeah.
You can't go out an hour or two a day now and then and think you'll be able to do it.
Yeah. Oh, Paul, thank you so much. We see you in New York. We will meet you definitely.
Okay.
And thank you so much. Please never stop. Really, you are so inspiring, and all your work is incredible. I would love to show more, more, more. And thank you so, so much.
Well,
Really.
Let
Yeah.
me thank you because no one has looked at my stuff better than you. I mean, that's really something to
I
look
have
at it
so
all.
much. I have even more serious. We will talk about this definitely. You have really. I just tell the people check out your homepage, your
Okay.
website, because then you can find everything from Paul. I thank you so
Okay.
much. Thank you that you find us. Thank you for your patience, Paul, and have an amazing day. Probably go out shooting and enjoying New York, and we see us. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you all an amazing 2025,
And
and
you too.
yeah, thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.